All right, we're live. So, newsflash, everybody, TikTok is not just for Zoomers. With over 2 billion global downloads, TikTok is new on the scene, but we are already making waves in the social media landscape. And lucky for you and me and BizIQ, we have our very own TikTok star in the house. Now, if you are new to tuning in, first, thank you and welcome. My name is Candace Tyler, and I'm the Community Relations Coordinator here at BizIQ. And today, well, every Friday, I am joined by various members of our team that talk about all the various aspects of digital marketing. And today's topic is, you guessed it, all about TikTok with Corey Peck. And as I alluded to earlier, Cory is not only an account manager here at BizIQ, he has a pretty nice TikTok following as well, which we will get into more here in a second. But Cory, first, welcome to the show. And can you tell our viewers a little bit about yourself and how you got started here at BizIQ?
Absolutely. So I'm 26 years old. I live in Southeast Missouri. I've been with BizIQ for about 2 months now and am a happy customer success coordinator with the local SEO team. In my free time, I like to create comedy skits and interact with my followers on TikTok.
Yes, which is exactly why you're the perfect person to talk to for this week's episode. So, first, let's start at the beginning. For those of you who may be like living under a rock, TikTok is a video streaming platform that allows its users to upload, I think, about a minute video. Cory, feel free to correct me on that. But what other information or introductory information should our viewers know about TikTok?
So TikTok has exploded in popularity since it was originally released as Musically or Music.ly. More and more features have been added ever since then, such as the Creator Fund, the Creator Marketplace, playlists, 3-minute long videos, and tons of video effects and sounds.
Yes. Okay. So we are moving up there to 3 minutes. But with 50 million Americans on the app every single day, TikTok is definitely a social platform that business owners need to keep on their radar. But Cory, can you tell us about how you got your start on TikTok?
Well, it was a very, very slow start. I started as just a place for me to post different skits and jokes and do lip syncing videos with the various sounds that they had. And it took about a year before I actually started getting noticed and had a steady stream of videos that were actually going viral. So as of late, I have about 250,000 followers and 13.5 million total likes on my videos.
First of all, what? I don't even know, like, what? I can't even say that number. 13.5 million total likes. That is insane. But tell us more about your followers. Like, do you read the comments? Do you not read the comments? Give us a tea.
Well, I really adore most of my followers. I've gotten a connection with several of them through different social media platforms, and I like to talk to as many as I can. When I go through and read my comments, I try to reply to as many as I can, but it becomes very overwhelming very fast. In the past week, I had 8,000 comments on my posts. So as you can imagine, it was hard to respond to every single one. But I usually focus my attention on comments on my very most recent videos. That way it can help build them and get them attention as they start gaining traction.
Okay, so like, do you have to set aside time every week to go back and like comment on all your videos, or do you just kind of, I don't know, after you post them, wait an hour and start commenting?
After I post, I am immediately obsessed with refreshing my feed, seeing if I'm getting more likes, seeing if people are commenting and sharing. So I am on it. For the first hour is my most important hour because that's when TikTok basically decides, is this video going to do well or is it going to go to the trash? So I'll
Oh,
stay on there and basically just comment to everyone and make sure that it's actually getting attention. If it's not, I usually private it and then pretend like the video never happened.
nothing to see here. But tell us, do you have an interesting story about your followers?
So occasionally, very popular creators will comment on my post, and it never fails to leave me starstruck. They've also been known to use my voice and use my ideas for their own TikToks, and usually they give me credit. Sometimes I do have to squeeze it out of them, message them a few times, and say, "Hey, this was my idea. Can you give me credit for this, please, and thank you?" And it's nice to see whenever I get some credit.
Yeah. Now, can you name drop? What are some of the starstruck moments you've had?
So probably the most famous person that has used any of my stuff is his name is Manny MUA. He's got about 4 million followers on Instagram, and he is a huge influencer in the industry.
Yes, I have heard of him too. I love that for you. Now, have you seen an increase in your followers on your other social media platforms since you've gone viral?
100%. I've made sure that everything is connected. So if you go to my TikTok, you can find my Instagram and Snapchat. If you go to my Instagram, you can find my Snapchat and TikTok, et cetera, et cetera. So ever since then, I've also been like cross posting my stuff and making sure that I keep attention on all of them. So basically, yeah, I do. I've seen quite an increase in followers on all the others.
Now, I know on Snapchat there are like two ways that a user can be connected with another user. There's friends and then there's subscribing. Can you talk about the difference between the two?
So you are available to make your account public, which gives your users an option to subscribe to your account. And essentially, they see what you post, but you don't see their activity. So they
Hmm.
still have the ability to interact with you if you choose, but popular creators will often create public profiles for their fans. That way, everybody can see what they're up to, but they don't have to worry about getting bogged down by seeing all of their followers' feeds and such as that.
Yeah. And what's your creative process like when you are creating a video?
It's super quick. Most of the time, it just starts as a humorous thought that popped into my head, and then I turn it into a punchline. And then basically, I like to focus on the hook of the video and the punchline of the video first. Everything in the
Hmm.
middle is afterthoughts. But after I work on that, I build the skit around it and get just find out ways I can catch viewers' attention as soon as I can.
Now, you talked about how you do write some things down in your iPhone notes, but does all of that kind of take part in your head, or do you write it out? What do you got?
I definitely make sure to jot down all of my ideas in my notes app beforehand because what may be hilarious in my head might not be as very funny when it's actually comes out. So once I write it down, it gives me an idea of what I need to change as far as what's going to sound better, what's going to be funnier, how I can act out the lines, and it gives me an idea of how the skit is going to go.
Oh man, I have definitely had some moments like that where I think something is just hilarious and everybody's looking at me and there's just like crickets going around and I'm like, "What? It's funny. It's funny." Like what's her face from Orange is the New Black? Red. Do you remember that episode?
Yes.
Yes, that's how I feel.
Mhm.
It's funny. Anyways, how long does it take you to usually edit a video?
So before captions were automated, it would take me 30 to 45 minutes to adjust clips and add in closed captioning myself. I would have to write out the captions, time the captions, edit the captions so they were visible, make sure they weren't in the way. And now it only takes me about 5 minutes. I just have to shorten up the clips, make sure I like the segments, and then hit create captions.
So you mentioned about creating the captions yourself. What was the motivation behind that?
So a lot of people were mentioning in my comments that they would like me to add captions to my videos. One to better understand some of the. Sometimes I spoke real fast; it was hard to understand what I was saying. Other times people had their volume down, and some people do have hearing impairment. So it was just a way to make all my videos more accessible to everyone.
Love that. Now, do you know, do videos do better with captions versus without captions?
It's really dependent on the user. I've seen videos go viral that don't use any captions. I've seen videos that go viral with captions. So it really depends, I guess, on the video. If you've got a lot of words, a lot of talking, I would probably recommend captions. If it's just a quick video, maybe no captions.
Hmm. And now, do you use TikTok analytics at all?
Absolutely. I am constantly watching to see how my growth is doing, how many followers, likes, views, shares, comments, everything that I'm receiving. It's very important to me that my growth is moving upward. So I pay as very close attention as I can to those things, especially like when my followers are active, which videos are getting the most engagement, all of that.
So, when you talk about viewing your analytics and seeing which videos are doing well, what are some of the things that you're thinking about? Like, okay, you're looking at a video and it did well. How are you going to replicate that success for the future?
So it gives me like a week look at what my top videos are doing, and so I try to find what are the similarities between all of those videos.
Mm.
It may be all of them are shorter and less than 7 seconds. Some of them have maybe dry humor versus dramatic humor. Some of them may have maybe I'm wearing like a really outrageous outfit or something just casual. It really depends what these details are that they're all sharing in common, and I try to focus on finding out what this pattern is so I can build my niche better and focus on a certain type of video that I can expect to go viral every single time.
Mm. And now you did mention it shows you all of your videos for a week. How many videos are you typically posting during a week?
I try to post at least once every day, but recently I've been posting 3 times a day, and then the videos that don't do well, I hide.
Oh man, you are creating. Do you have content creator on your resume?
I should.
You should, exactly. 3 videos a day. That is some work you're putting in there. Now, I don't know a lot about TikTok. That's why we have you here. But there is something about the creator fund. I keep hearing it come up a lot. Can you tell us what that is?
Yeah. So once you meet a certain criteria as far as followers and total likes that you have, you get the opportunity to join the Creator Fund. And how that works is for however many videos you receive on a video, you'll get paid a certain amount of money. So if you're creating videos that are getting millions of views every single time, a lot of people can turn that into a career.
Yes, I love that. So, if there is a business owner out there and they're listening to us right now and they want to get started on TikTok, what should be their first steps?
So there's definitely several options that businesses can take. TikTok has really started focusing more on businesses and giving them opportunities to spread their visibility. You can look into having popular creators work with you through the creator marketplace.
Mhm.
That's where they make videos sponsoring and featuring your business. You can also create and purchase ads, which also could be done by popular creators, or you can do it yourself. And you even have the opportunity to make your own business TikTok and try and get with the trends and make your own TikToks yourself.
Yes, get with the trends. I love it. Now, you mentioned about how, famous TikTokers can partner with brands. Have you ever experienced a partnership with a brand yet?
Yes, I've had several brands reach out to me to work with them. I haven't accepted all but one. So there was like a math app. So, how am I supposed to make a video about a math app that goes and coincides with the videos that I've been making? It didn't make very much sense.
Right.
But there was a coffee app, and I'm huge into coffee. I love caffeine. So I was like, this is perfect. I can make a video about this. It won't look too out of the ordinary, and I can promote their brand. So
Hmm.
they sent me some free coffee and I made a video for them.
Love that. Now, is TikTok only an app or can people also access it via desktop?
You can access it on your desktop. However, it's much more of a mobile friendly app, I would say.
Mhm. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say because I know, like, if you've ever visited Instagram on desktop, like, technically, yes, Instagram is there, but all of the capabilities and posting are not there. So I'm assuming it's probably very similar for TikTok as well.
Yeah, the capabilities editing wise are going to be severely limited.
Mm. Now, one thing I do want to talk about is TikTok versus Instagram Reels. Now, I heard that branded TikTok videos with like the watermark don't do very well on Instagram Reels. Is that true? Have you noticed anything like that?
Yes. So
Mm,
Instagram wants to be pushing out original content, content that's created on Instagram, content that shows that Reels is working.
mm.
So whenever they get in these videos that people are trying to upload that have the TikTok watermark or watermarks from any other platform, they're going to put those lower in their queue to push out. So what I do is I actually use an app that takes off the watermark for me, and then I post that video on the Reels.
On the Reels. I love that. Now, let's talk about Instagram Reels for a second. So, if you guys don't know or you haven't heard, the head of Instagram, Adam Moser, said that Instagram is actually moving away from being a photo sharing platform and they're moving into being a video sharing platform. And also, they're investing heavily in their e commerce platforms. But, Corey, do you have any thoughts on this? Do you think Instagram stands a chance against TikTok? Give me all the tea.
So for a while, I tried to steer clear of Instagram. I didn't like how much it was trying to perform like other social media platforms. It was trying to beat TikTok. It was trying to beat Snapchat. I thought, every platform should have its own thing. And Instagram was sharing your photos. So I thought that's all it really needs to be.
Right.
But I also find that Instagram is at the moment, it used to be more of a beauty platform than an
Mhm.
entertainment platform. And my focus is definitely entertainment. So I try to focus on posting on TikTok, but I'm moving into Instagram and trying to see if that's going to work for me as well.
Yeah, I feel like Instagram is just like a beat behind everyone else because as soon as Snapchat came out with the Snapchat stories, then we see Instagram coming out with the stories, and then we see TikTok and Musically emerge with all of the videos, and then magically Instagram Reels is here.
Hmm.
I see what Instagram's doing, and I wish that they could just get to something like a beat earlier and find really that special niche that they're looking for, clearly.
Right.
Now, actually, I have one more question to ask you. If there is a small business owner out there right now who's listening to us, what would be your top Corey Peck digital marketing pro tip?
So if you're on TikTok and you're familiar with the trends and how TikTok works, I would definitely recommend shooting your shot at creating your own videos. Otherwise, as I said before, there's tons of opportunities on TikTok that offers business owners a place to get their business more visibility through working with creators and through working with the app.
Yes, and before we wrap up this week's episode, like every single week, I like to give some time back to you, our audience. So if there is anything that Corey and I talked about today that maybe just made you think, I want to know more about that. Please, please, please drop that question, comment, or concern in the not captions, what is this called? Comments box below, and we'll be happy to take a deeper dive. But while y'all are typing away, Corey, I don't know if you know this, but you have stepped into the hot seat.
The hot seat.
Yeah, like, do you feel it right now? It's like,
Yeah, I'm sweating.
okay, perfect. That's exactly what I want. Now we are going to play a speed round of this or that. Oh, now we're getting a little too close to my face there. Speed round of this or that. So I will give you two options and then you pick your favorite.
Okay.
Sound like a plan?
Hmm.
All right. Batman or Superman?
Superman.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee all the way.
Mountains or beach?
Definitely the beach.
Cats or dogs?
Cats 100%.
Now, this is my favorite. Why is your favorite animal better than any other animal?
Well, cats don't bark.
But they do have some sharp claws there.
That's something that you just got to get used to.
Right. It's like, well, if that's going to be how it goes, that's how it goes. Now, would you rather win the lottery or land your dream job?
Lottery.
You're like, give me the money. I love it.
Hmm.
Pineapple pizza or candy corn?
I love pineapple pizza.
Like love, like not just tolerate.
No, I love it.
And then ketchup or ranch.
Ketchup.
All right. Now let's see if we have any questions. And we don't. So that is a wrap for this week's episode. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Corey, for taking the time to join us today and giving us all of your TikTok knowledge.
It was an absolute pleasure.
And thank you, our lovely audience, for tuning in. And make sure that you are here next week because we'll be doing the same thing. All right, guys, have a safe and happy weekend, and I will see you next Friday. Bye, guys.